So, hi everybody and welcome back to our C++ tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 208, and in this video we are to continue with our exercise, and we still have to talk about sort. This time we will talk about merge sort, and you can see I open up here already our Wikipedia site, and on this Wikipedia site we have to scroll down. And here you can read a pseudocode. And what we should try now is to understand the pseudocode here and translate it in C++. And the question is, what is a pseudocode? And you can already see a pseudocode is written with keywords, but the problem is it is just an indication how you can implement it. So if you try just to copy this one and put it in C++, for example, it will not work. It is just showing you how you can implement it, gives you tips and a guideline. So try this. But here when you scroll up a little bit, you can see they have already implemented code here in C, and C works normally in C++ as well, with some little differences, but in general C code works in C++ also. The difference is that C is more using functions. In C++ you can use classes. So the next thing is why we talk about sort again, because we already talked about this bubble sort, which was not really working on the website which I showed you. Then we talked about quicksort, and quicksort was working, but the problem was my example instance was so bad that it shows not the whole code. We could not analyze the whole code. And now we have to talk about merge sort. So the reason why we talk about merge sort here is because merge sort is one of the fastest sort algorithms out there, and that's why I think it's important that you know it at least. But for now, as a starter, we are not really interested on the time. We are more interested in repeating the keywords and try to implement this in C++. But for in future, when you get better and better, then you are more interested in speed of algorithms. And the sort algorithms, there are much more. They are classified more or less in performance. And when we look this little box here on the right side, you can see here this one here, then you can see they have here something like worst case performance, best case performance, average performance, and so on. And this is very important in the future when you use lists and big data, because then you want to try to find an algorithm which is very fast. And when we compare now this one, like I said, merge sort is one of the fastest sort algorithm, has other downsides on this. For example, take a little bit more space than other ones, but if you have no space problem, this one is one of the fastest. And let's compare this one. It says here worst case performance, O(n) log n. And don't worry if you don't understand this notation. It's a special notation for scientific notation for this performance. You have to learn it if you want to understand it. But it means more or less if it's constant time, which means doesn't matter how many elements you put in, it's all time the same time, or it is dependent on the elements which you put in. This n is means all time. If you put elements in it, then it will grow with the elements. And yes, this one you have to learn special, this scientific notation. But as an overview, it means just fast, slow, or not so fast. And let's compare this one with the bubble sort. Like I said, performance is very important in the future. Here I open up the Wikipedia site for bubble sort, and they have also here this little box, and you can see here also this strange O notation. And here worst case is O(n) the power of 2 here, right? And here when we have the worst case performance, n log n, is very fast. This one is compared to this one much faster, right? And that's why I say we have to learn at least this one. But not so important. as a starter. We are really interested more in repeating keywords. Try to learn converting this pseudocode in C++. Repeat the keywords which you learn. Try to understand them. Try to use them. And don't worry if you don't succeed. Just read here the example of C. This is C, but try to just copy this one and use it. Perhaps it works. I have not tested it, but I think C normally C is working in C++ too most of the time. Not all time, most of the time. Sometimes you have to modify it a little bit, but yeah, that's it. So that is our next exercise. Try to do this, and in the next video I will try do it, or I will just copy this one here. But I think I will start first with this pseudocode, because you should try to learn this pseudocode too. This pseudocode means, like I said before, they show you a code indication and you have just to translate it in C++ and try and yeah, this is more like giving you information and how you can make it. Perhaps it helps you to train your knowledge in C++, perhaps not. Let's see, we do it and then we figure it out. All right, so I think that's it for this video, and in the next video, like I said, I will show you this solution what I have. See you there, good luck, and like all time, don't give up. And if you make errors, no worry, that's good. Why? Because if you make more errors and try to fix these errors, then you will be a very good programmer in the future, because the best programmer is the programmer who can fix all errors. Okay, with that said, bye.